Hi, my name is Laura, and I'm going to share a little bit of my story with you today. I was raised going to the Catholic Church in my hometown, so I have always known about God, and I've never once doubted the existence of Him. But the gospel story did not translate well to me in my younger years. I didn't pray or read the Bible, and I did not have a relationship with the Lord at all. In fact, I did not really know that this was something that was available to me. By worldly standards, I was living a successful life, but I could not deny that there was just this empty feeling. I just felt that there had to be more meaning, more purpose to life than just chasing material things, chasing experiences, chasing the next good moment. Around this time in my life, there was this constant theme in my journals of wanting to find my faith. And I'm not exactly sure what I meant by those words at the time, but it was clear that I knew God was out there, and I had a feeling He was the answer to the emptiness I was feeling. So I started interacting with a lot of different people, and God so very perfectly put different people in my life. So I started noticing that there were other people who were experiencing God in a way that was foreign to me. I heard others talk about God and church with such joy and excitement, which just had not been my experience. And I had also heard some of these people talk about Jesus like He was their friend, and I was so intrigued by this. I did not end up having a dramatic Damascus Road moment like Paul did, but what I experienced was more of a very gentle and gradual pull over the course of several years that led to my eventual salvation. In Ephesians 3, verse 20, Paul tells us that God is able to do immeasurably more than we can even ask or imagine. And this is a verse that always comes to my mind when I reflect on this period of my life. My husband has always been such a support to me, and this was no different during my faith journey. But he made it very clear to me that this was my journey, and he really had no interest in taking part in it with me. But God used a season of hardship in 2021 to grab hold of my husband. This was not something I was praying for. This was not something I was hoping for, because I really never thought I would see the day. And so while I cannot pinpoint when my personal salvation occurred, I can say with confidence that this is when the Lord turned my world upside down. He used this time to completely transform my family and change the way we were living, and I am so grateful for that. Then this past winter, I walked through a dark season of depression. This season taught me the hard lesson of surrender and really deepened my understanding for my need for a savior. Prior to this season, I had a false sense of control over my life. The inability to just pick myself up and carry on with life was something I had really never experienced before. The endless striving to try to fix the depression myself and my human strength completely wore me down, and I eventually broke. In a moment of complete brokenness, I remember crying out to the Lord and just completely surrendering to Him. Prior to this season, Jesus had just been this wonderful addition to my life, but He wasn't the lifeline, and this season changed that for me. I am choosing to get baptized today because for the past 3 years, I've had the tendency to refer to myself as a new Christian. The Lord recently convicted me that He wants me to set aside this self-given title that I've been referring to myself as, and to step boldly into the title that He's given me. I am forgiven, I am redeemed, I am chosen, and I have been adopted as a child of God. As I reflect on the past 3 years, I am so grateful for all of the blessings that I have received, but I am also so grateful for the hardships that I have endured as well. I would gladly walk right back through that season of depression 1,000,000 times if that's where the Lord led me, because the fruit that came out of that season was worth it. Jesus is worth it.